The son opens the door, walks inside, and says calmly, "Mom, come inside." "Sophia, come over here. I need to talk to you about something." Sophia's mother-in-law puts the list of conditions on the table and says firmly, "Sophia, your marriage to my son has already been arranged, but some things need to be made clear beforehand." Sophia says warmly, "Auntie, we're about to become one family. Whatever you want to say, just say it openly." Sophia's mother-in-law says sternly, "You have no manners at all. Did I tell you to sit down? Talk to me while standing. Our family's very big and has many principles. Everything here is done in a certain way. If you want to marry into our family, from now on you will do exactly what I say and follow everything I tell you. Do you understand?" Sophia says calmly, "Auntie, Michael and I are already engaged and now we're becoming one family. We have our whole lives ahead of us. If there are any rules, you can explain them to me later. I'll follow them." The mother-in-law says firmly, "Wakos, why later? Many things need to be made clear beforehand, so you can't say later that you didn't know. If you want to join our family, you must accept all the rules I make. If you can't do that, this marriage won't happen." Michael says persuasively, "Mom is only saying this for our own good. Just listen to her." Sophia says politely, "Okay, Auntie, please tell me your rules." The mother-in-law says sternly, "Okay, then listen to the first condition. Your house, car, and company must all be transferred into my son Michael's name within 3 days. Give him all your savings too. After marriage, a woman should take care of the home and serve her husband and in-laws. A woman going outside all the time to run a business is not appropriate. People say the man should work outside while the woman takes care of the home. From now on, my son will handle all the business, and you don't need to interfere." Sophia says calmly, "Okay, Auntie, if there are any other conditions, please tell me." The mother-in-law says impatiently, "Fine, sit down. My neck is tired from talking to you while you're standing." Sophia sits down and says respectfully, "Yes, Auntie." The mother-in-law says firmly, "The second condition is that every penny of the dowry money and wedding expenses you receive before the wedding must be returned. And yes, the dowry coming from your side must be complete too. I raised my son to be highly capable. You're getting the opportunity to marry into our family and serve us. That's your good fortune." Sophia says calmly, "Okay, Auntie, I'll return the money before the wedding, and there won't be any shortage in the dowry from my side either." The mother-in-law says proudly, "Good, at least you understand something. Now listen to the third condition. You know my son has already been married and has 2 children. We already told you this, so we haven't hidden anything. Starting this month, you must pay $30,000 every month for each child. And yes, you also have to buy 2 houses near the best schools. The deeds to both houses will be in my grandson's names. You'll be their stepmother, but you must take better care of both children than their real mother does. If anything happens to the children, I won't forgive you." Sophia says calmly, "Okay, Auntie, I understand." The mother-in-law says strictly, "The fourth condition is that you must immediately delete all the phone numbers of the men who work at your company and never contact them again. Stay at home, serve your in-laws, and raise the children. If I find out that you're in contact with any male worker from your company, I'll send you back to your parents' home." Sophia says reasonably, "Auntie, you know I built this company through my own hard work. I have many male business partners and employees. If I delete all their numbers, how will the company operate?" Michael's sister says impatiently, "Sister-in-law, you really don't understand. Mom is trying to make something clear to you." Sophia says calmly, "Okay, Auntie, is there any other condition?" The mother-in-law says confidently, "The fifth condition is also for your own good. After marriage, you'll get only $200 a month as spending money. You'll eat and drink with us, and you won't have any special expenses of your own. When a woman has too much money, she gets too full of herself, and $200 is enough." Sophia says quietly, "Okay, I understand." The mother-in-law says firmly, "The sixth condition is about children. My son already has 2 children from his first wife, so you don't need to have any more children. Just take good care of those 2 children and my son. You'll have to bring tea and water for my son every day and massage his shoulders. If he says one thing, you won't say another. If he gets even slightly upset, you must apologize to him immediately. Remember, if anything happens to my son, I won't forgive you." Michael says firmly, "Mom is right. Remember everything she tells you." The mother-in-law says sternly, "Now listen to the 7th and final condition. After the wedding, your house will belong to my son, and I'll also come and stay there often. You'll have to take good care of me. As for your parents, they're country people. They don't even care about cleanliness, and we city people can't stand the smell coming from their bodies. After the wedding, they won't live in this house. Go outside and rent a house for them." Then, after thinking for a moment, she says coldly, "You'd have to pay the rent with my son's money too, so it's better to clean up a corner in the basement and give it to them. Never let them come upstairs or the whole house will be ruined because of the smell." Sophia says calmly, "I understand, Mom. Is there any other condition?" The mother-in-law says proudly, "These are just a few conditions we've given you. If you're willing to accept them and become our daughter-in-law, it will be your good fortune." Then the mother-in-law stands up and says firmly, "We're leaving. Quickly follow all our conditions and complete all the formalities." Sophia laughs sarcastically and says mockingly, "Where are you people going? At least listen to what I have to say." The mother-in-law says arrogantly, "What kind of difficult or unusual condition could you possibly have that you're talking to us like this?" The sister-in-law says sternly, "Sister-in-law, talk to Mom respectfully." Sophia says angrily, "Aren't you ashamed of yourselves? Are you arranging a marriage for your son, or are you selling your son? I'm blind, disabled, and crippled. What exactly is wrong with me that I would be crazy enough to accept these ridiculous conditions of yours? Your useless son doesn't even do anything himself. Instead of marrying your so-called high-class but useless son, I'd rather have your son thrown out of here." Michael says angrily, "You'll regret rejecting me." The mother-in-law says arrogantly, "You'll spend your whole life regretting not marrying into our great family." Sophia says firmly, "For your own dignity, you should leave here yourselves before my security guard has to throw you out." Then Sophia says to the viewers seriously, "When people are this greedy and treat marriage like a business, it's better to stay single for the rest of your life."